Good day and welcome to the Auto Paychex Employee Management Training. We're excited to introduce the software and the various advanced capabilities it offers. The areas of the system we'll cover today in the training are general navigation and employee update. To start, we have our welcome screen here. This offers a quick review of items like your payroll schedule and quick links to outside services we offer, like background checks, labor posters, and our Send a Secure file. The system will navigate all through the left-hand side. As the user clicks on each module, they will expand to display additional menu items. To access each menu item, either click on the menu or, when present, click on the caret to display the additional options below. Employee management is where you will manage your employees. Employee self-service is the employee's portal to the iSelf system. Client management allows you to create company policy or global rules under the client management that can be assigned to individual employees in employee management. Payroll processing is, of course, where you will process your payroll, and reporting is where you'll be able to access your payroll reports and information. Your employee's information and status is maintained and updated through employee management. By clicking on the employee summary, the employee list is displayed. The list can be sorted or filtered using the drop-downs at the top, very similar to an Excel spreadsheet. To add a new employee, you have two options in iSelf. The first one we'll look at is the New Hire Wizard. The New Hire Wizard will walk you through screen by screen. The account we're currently viewing has multiple legal entities. The required fields are noted by an asterisk. The personal information screen is not a required screen, but it's available for you to access and track information on your employees. When entering the employee pay rate, you may enter the pay rate within any of the available three fields. You'll also notice that you do have the ability to manage multiple pay frequencies within a payroll. You can enter either the hourly rate or the annual salary, and iSelf will populate the other two. The tax location resident location is populated from the employee's personal address. It's important that the address that is entered on the employee's demographic screen be the address at which they reside. If your employee has a specific address they would like their W-2 sent to, you can navigate to the employee maintenance and W-2 override address to enter the preferred mailing address. You'll assign the work location and complete the employee's tax status based off of their W-4. Here, under your home labor fields, you can designate the employee's department and or work locations that might be specified. Adding direct deposit is the final step in committing your employee to the system. When adding a new direct deposit, we recommend setting the status to pre-note. This will trigger the system to send the employee direct deposit to the bank to be verified. Please keep in mind that by having the direct deposit information verified, the employee will be eligible for direct deposit within 10 banking days after the check date on which it's submitted. Also, direct deposits must always have a remaining net sequence. Today, we're not going to save this employee to the system. We also have our quick hire method, which allows you to add all the pertinent information to the system in a one-page overview. Excluded from this screen are your personal information and job screens. But either method work effectively, and it's simply a matter of preference. Now that we've gone over how to add a new employee, we'll also go over how to terminate. To terminate an employee, you'll navigate to the Employee Maintenance and General screen. You can use the Search the menu at the top to navigate to that screen. This will bring up our file path, and we can select the employee we want to work with. To navigate through employees, you can use either the page screens up at the top, pick from your list, or search for an employee by their last name. You'll notice in our navy blue action bar at the top, we have our Terminate button. This will bring us to our termination wizard. Here you can run the termination report to prepare their final check. This report is very useful during the termination process to review any employee information that needs to be updated. A few items you may want to look at are outstanding deductions for medical or dental, if there's any arrears balance that the employees may owe you still on those deductions, assigned company assets, extra earnings that may need to be started or stopped on that final paycheck, any leave balances to be paid out, and any potential creditors that should be contacted. We recommend running this report before each termination, and it'll allow you to catch up on any loose ends prior to that final check. You can run that report at any point in time prior to termination. Here, you can specify their date, their status, the reason for their termination, whether they're eligible for rehire. If you miss marking this box, iSolved will not stop you from rehiring that employee, but it will give you a warning when you do so. Stop dates on active benefit plans are preset from the benefit level, and you can inactivate all of your direct deposits at one time from this screen. We'll go ahead and cancel and not terminate this employee today. As you can see, much of the employee information can be updated under the General tab. One of my favorite spots to navigate, though, is under the employee summary. This gives you an overview of that employee information, and you can update information from this screen. For example, if you wish to update this employee's pay rate, you simply navigate under the pay information box and click on the words hourly rate. iSolve does allow you to schedule future pay rates. The raise can be a % of increase or a flat rate as we've just entered. You can enter any single box and iSolve will update the rest. It's important that we use the Add New button. When you edit an item, you're going to be overwriting the record, and for historical purposes, we would not have the previous pay rates to pull reports on. So we always recommend using Add New to create these historical records. As a general rule, if you have an Add New button, you want to make sure you use it. Edit is for your oops. To update additional information, we can again return to the employee summary and update other information. For example, their taxing. Information from the W-4 form can be entered here for their filing status for Fed or for state income taxes. You can also have the employees complete these fields online through the employee self-service screen. If you have an employee that's marked exempt on their W-4, you simply block that tax. This type of exemption is only applicable to federal and state withholding, not Social Security or Medicare. You'll want to only use these tax exemptions for special tax exemptions such as a religious exemption or an F-1 visa. Returning back to that employee summary screen, you'll notice that direct deposit is not available on this screen for security purposes. If you wish to update direct deposits, you will need to navigate directly to it. Any items related to calculating the employee's paycheck are going to be listed under Employee Pay. Again, we have the Add New button. We recommend not deleting old direct deposit information for historical purposes and ease of reactivating accounts. To add a new account, you'll simply click Add New, and you can specify additional accounts. Employees can split their paycheck to up to 10 different bank accounts. You'll see the sequence that we next have available is 1, and as you add additional accounts, the sequencing will increase as well. The items we've covered today include adding new employees, terminating your current employees, updating their employee information on demographics, salary, and tax, and adding or editing a direct deposit account. This will conclude our training today on employee management and general navigation. To schedule any additional trainings, please contact Auto Paychecks at 970-245-4244 or via email at info@autopaychecks.com. Thank you and have a great day.